Okay, so what I've built, so let's press get started here, and it's going to lead us to the login page, right? So then we are using Clerk. You can log in with any kind of method. I'm going to log in through my Google account here. And once you log in, you get to be in the email dashboard. And you can see I have already linked 3 of my personal email accounts to this kind of platform, this normal human platform, right? So the first thing I want to showcase is this is a fully functional email client, right? So I can see that I receive an email from my other email account called Elliot at https://www.google.com/search?q equals useincubate.com. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reply to him. I'm going to say, Dear other Elliot, right? And this is a fully featured like text editor. I can say like, I can bold it. I can say, love from YouTube, exclamation mark, right? I'm going to say, best Elliot, right? I'm going to press send, right? So it's going to ship out this email. And so there's a lot of stuff happening in the background. It's shipping out to a dedicated email server, and it's going to ping a webhook to kind of synchronize all the emails. And in a few seconds, you can see that we have received this email. And in my sent inbox, I can also see the email that has been sent out. Actually, no, it's just in this thread. So all the emails are being logically kind of separated into threads, right? So a thread is just a collection of email messages, right? So I can see that I send this out to Elliot at useincubate. And if I go to my Superhuman app, right, I can see that I've received this email from my other email account, officialnotel@gmail.com, right? So we can see that it's fully featured, like email client, and there's also this chatbot thing, right, where you can kind of, it will take context of all the information here. I can say, draft a reply to thank him for helping me for this demo. So I'm going to press generate, and OpenAI is going to use this, right, to automatically generate this stuff. I mean, it's a little janky, like, but it's usable. It's usable. And to showcase it, let's say we want to reply to this email. Actually, this email maybe. I can press this and I can say, reply to this email, right? So this will take in the context of the entire email thread and generate me a nice email for the person. And I can obviously press send to send this out, but I'm going to just ignore that for a while. Okay, and obviously it has a fully featured CC and kind of to format, right? And you can edit the headings. Okay, but that's not what the coolest part, right? So we have established that it's a fully featured working email client, right? But the most important part and the most magical part is that we have built an entire RAG model, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation Model, into the email client. So I can ask the AI anything I want about my email inbox, and it's able to reply to me with the context. So I can ask, like, tell me about the email from instafill.ai. I'm going to send this over, and hopefully, so you can see the email you received is from Instafill AI announcing a new update that they've made to their service, right? So it probably put in this email. So how this works is when you ask a question to this chatbot, it's going to find all the relevant emails that might pertain to your question. Then we take all the email context and we put it into the prompt of OpenAI, and then we send it out, and then it'll give us back a response. So that's what retrieval augmented generation means. Right. So like that is cool, right? I can ask more questions. Like these are useful because I can ask like, when is my next flight, right? In this case, like, because I don't have any flight information emails here, it's going to say it doesn't have enough information. But imagine that I sync my entire inbox here. I'm going to have like my flight confirmation emails in here. And this AI is going to be able to tell me when my next flight is without me having to go dig through my email. Right. So other than this retrieval augmented generation, we have a full text search. So you can have shortcuts. So I'm pressing slash, and I can search Elliot. And so this will give me a full text search of my entire inbox. I can search for Instafill. Instafill. Let's see this, right? It's going to find the Instafill. I can search for like, let's say a class pass. It's going to find all the class pass related stuff here. Right. So the full text search is incredibly fast and incredibly versatile, right? And the whole thing is kind of command based, right? So I can navigate around using J and K. I can select highlight email threads here, all using my keyboards if you see at the bottom left corner. And I can press kind of D to mark it as done, right? I can select like all the items here. I can press D. This will mark it as done, which then will be transferred into the done folder, right? You can see that these are the done emails I just kind of cleared away. And if I want to ever move it back into my main inbox, right, I can just select everything again. I press U for undone, undo, and it's going to basically move it back into the inbox. Right. Let's just wait for it to refresh. And yeah, all my emails are then basically back into my inbox, right? So I'm going to just clear out some emails like that I have read, right? So these are cool. And by the way, there's also another AI feature in this email box. If I start typing like, Dear Instafill, right? I can say like, hello. If I press Command+J, you can see there's an AI autocomplete. So I'm going to press Command+J, right? See? It's going to automatically complete my next sentence for me. So this is super helpful if you're like typing some stuff and you need to quickly just ask AI to complete your sentence. This is like a GitHub Copilot kind of experience. You can just press Command+J. I can say like best regards, right? I'm going to press Command+J. Hopefully. Okay, maybe that's a little weird. But yeah, the point is that there are some like AI features here where you could help you automate and make your email experience much faster and cleaner. And did I mention that there is light mode and dark mode? So there's like light mode, dark mode here, you can toggle it. Everything is responsive. And when you press Command+K, you see this? I have never seen someone teach this on YouTube yet. I'm going to teach you all of this today. So when you press Command+K, we're going to bring up a command bar. Right here is where you can go to your different sections. So you can see I have a drafts page. I got a sent inbox, right? So I can quickly navigate around by using Command+K and typing inbox. It goes to my inbox. I go to drafts, it's going to lead me to drafts. I go to sent, it's going to lead me to sent. And if I want to go to the done, I can search for my done emails. So this will switch me to the done tab. I can see my pending emails, so it'll switch me back to the main inbox. So everything's super fast. And if I want to like switch my email accounts, I can quickly do that by doing Command+K. I can search for my Gmail account, right? So now I can quickly switch to my Gmail account as well as my other like incubate email. So everything is streamlined on the keyboard for developers by developers, right? And of course, you can compose emails, right? And you can press Command+C to quickly bring out the compose box. And this is basically the same stuff. You can search through all the email recipients that you want to send to. CCS work, subjects work, and you can also just say, quickly draft an apology email to John. So let's see what it does. Blah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good start, I guess. And I can take this and can just continue writing my email, yeah. So you can then obviously send this message out. Right, so this is